Oh, wait. Oh, it was minimized. There we go. And bam. Okay. Little bit late. And we'll give it a second. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go on Twitch. And I should set it so that the ads start instantly. So that way they start instantly at the beginning of the stream when no one's watching. Ah, my bones. All right. There we go. I have to pull up chat on my phone. Yeah, I got Ancorp Sinclair. He's here. And we can do my dailies because I spent a lot of XP tickets already. So I'm running low. Ooh.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까. 불길 속으로.
I rarely play this game full screen, but I full screened it for today. And it doesn't seem to want to not full screen. So.
파이팅이다.
I also am finishing my dinner. So if you hear me chewing on something, that's what it is. I'm sucking down some balls. Some meaty balls, even. On stream. I'm gonna get a 1-week ban.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Go, my Heathcliff. Hopefully we can kill with this lament. That would go hard. Man, wait. Is this clashing something? No, because we definitely stagger. So if we don't stagger, I'm gonna look foolish. Okay, I don't look foolish.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작살을 내놨어.
으타! 더 먹어치워라.
깡끌지 말고
당신은 물러 터졌군요.
Oh, oops. One more for the counter.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
That number's gonna go up so quickly.
대가리 딱 떼도
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리해.
속에서
길에서 비켜.
무차 잠들어.
Yeah, once we get Magic Bullet Otis, the friendly fire count's gonna go absolutely crazy.
이제 더는 폭풍 소리에 죄를 떨 필요도, 개소리를 꿈을 꾸고 슬픔에 빠질 필요도 없지. 전부
빨리 시작하시죠.
All right, if I'm still feeling energy at the end of the dungeon, no, because the dungeon's gonna take forever. We could do some number of levels though. But it's not looking likely.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
으타! 더 먹어치워라.
Oh,
떼어내주지.
I can fix him.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
피워보지.
저 발긴다. 돌아하니요.
피어나라.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
길 좀 막지 마.
Mind Whip! That was an okay Mind Whip. kills with his next attack? Oh, he doesn't get a next attack, right?
사도록 할까? 목을 내놓고 있도록.
길에서 비켜.
Success always seems to find me. I'm just that good.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
잠 안 와?
I'm gonna try to uptie for Sinclair. So I can use his silly little whatever he gets. A little bit more burn. Okay. Actually, this seems pointless now that I'm looking at it. Alright, time to go to the dungeon. Wait, don't tell me I have to fight him again, except in the dungeon this time. And the dungeon is the fight that I fought in the mirror dungeon. That would be a problem. Except I have leveled up my IDs. Oh, free mirror dungeon. It's funny because Ding Dongs is like penis. I understand, Gregor. Yeah, we were ordered to say, sorry, I mean meatballs. This is the last one. Thank you, Sweden. They were actually Italian meatballs, but, you know, an immense heavy sensation emanates from within that space. That monolith has to be somewhere in there, too. Let us follow. Well, she was clearly dumbfounded by the turn of events. I could tell that she was determined to see this to the end. We had nothing more to add. Advancing. This place has taken the likeness of S-Corp. Not just anywhere in S-Corp. You call this place the Fathoms of Ego? It appears that Mentor Bamboo-Hatted Kim's memories are affecting this place. Is there aught from his past that you're aware of? No, nothing in detail. I don't believe I have the right to divulge a depiction of his past based on hearsay either. I do, continued in a morose tone. When he appeared suddenly at this building, I don't suppose he had much trouble cutting down the Kurokumo clan henchmen. I'm certain he was flanked by competent men and women. It would not have mattered how many henchmen they threw against the Mentor. Nothing short of a Kurokumo clan officer could have given him any trouble. In fact, I surmise that he would have been able to cut down 100 of their men on his own. But not all those who accompanied Master Bamboo-Headed Kim were as powerful as he. His capabilities lie far beyond our own. His fellows must have fallen one by one before the end of this onslaught of the Kurokumo clan henchmen, and I cannot help but imagine that the sight must have reminded him of a rather tragic event in his past. An unpleasant event that likely shook Mentor Bamboo-Headed Kim to the core. It's a lot of words. Hi, Clever. Ugh. That alone fits numerous criteria that make it ripe for a manifestation of a distortion. He was in very receptive state to the monolith's influences as well. Is the monolith a thing? They explained it last time, right? The monolith is a thing that makes people distort. You should distort yourself now! So that is how the mentor became beholden to his blade, like a fiend. Yet, still, how could he... We remained wordless in advance as Engdu despondently muttered to herself. It was all silent save for the sound of our shoes lightly pressing into the soft soil beneath our feet. Yippee! Dungeon. Oh. I might need to bring my... No, right. Because my charge team isn't fully leveled up. Oh, and this doesn't even have the good ones. Well, actually, these two are like the best ones. Oh, I only get one. So I can pick any one of these. I do a lot of syncing. Okay. I think taking this one. Wait, don't do this? Oh, right! I shouldn't do that! You're absolutely correct. If I remember correctly, I can do... Sinclair has burn. Yeah, this one... Yeah, I remember the rules. Hmm. Okay, so... Top right, reroll. All right. I don't know. Hmm. That's true. It isn't worthless. Because it doesn't do more syncing. It's just I can't get rid of the syncing that's already on my team. Like, I could have taken a charge gift and used my charge team, but nah, why would I do that? Alright. Okay, I'm assuming this is the whole dungeon. Alright, let's just go through as many question marks as possible.
순수했던 난
I don't have that much envy. Yeah, we got him.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
I can fix him.
주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 하! 으타! 덤머가
Yeah, I was assuming the question marks would be the way to go. Just because it would be quicker, and also that's the only thing that helps. Right? As long as I get up to 45 sanity, it doesn't matter how many battles I've gone through before the fight.
대가리 딱 떼도
So I would like some ego gifts, actually.
떼어내주지. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 해.
당신이군요. 터졌고
Yeah, he is evil. Also, he has not corroded a single time, but I imagine in a very long fight he will. I can't wait to get into a long fight with the full team, and it just turns into a bloodbath. I'm trying to get the Yisang fell bullet ego so I can just I realized that if I use wild, if someone's really low, I can just Yisang them and then they come back because of wild hunt, which is funny. Or I just someone gets down and I'm like, well, they're dying anyway, so I use them for a big Yisang fell bullet. It's not very good, but it is funny. Yeah. It's a bloodbath. I love it.
부족해 찾아졌지 않나.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Alright, get on the horse.
길 좀 막지 마.
피어나라.
RAG? Is that the... I remember seeing one where it was like negative coin specific, or one where it's like it gives you paralyze as like a punishment, but it doesn't matter because you have negative coins.
불길 속으로.
길에서 비켜.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 직접 놓아주마. 해.
Okay, I mean these are like not important fights. The way that these similar words are ordered makes it difficult to understand what it's trying to say. To say what is right and what is wrong is not right. But that is not to say that to say what is wrong is right and right is wrong is wrong. To say that what is wrong is right and right is wrong is not wrong. And to say that what is right and what is wrong is in turn to say that this wrong is right. Does it want my impression of these words? What is it talking about? Oh, oof. I don't have a single one? Alright. Don't ever pick it, yeah. You did a 20 coin skill. Yeah, well. Go, my Sinclair.
안될 줄.
I was hoping he would lose SP. Is it that hard for you to understand that you gotta pay the toll to use our road, huh? People dressed in Kurokumo clan garbs stand in the way of unarmed civilians, threatening them. I suppose that excuse was enough for them to tread on our territory as well. Angel does not hide her indignation. She is gritting her teeth. What should we do about them? I love saving the civilians. Oh, Wrath. Let's go. Where's Ishmael? Ishmael's not the best at this?
자, 됐지? 시간 없는.
Damn it. That would have been so much better. But you're not dressed like a loco. If you don't mind us prying, who might you be? Oh, pride. Go, my Yisang, please. Papa needs a new Lamborghini. In a flustered attempt, Yisang tries to tell them that we have no cause nor intent to hurt them, but they refuse to listen.
고맙소. 이런 순간을 보여줘.
Equal to the number of enemies. Okay.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Reason. Let's go.
키워보지.
Yeah, that's true. I am gonna need, like, now that with this team comp, I can actually, like, use the egos that I have. Like, I just need a little bit more pride. And then, like, I can, like, Magic Bullet Otis is the only one missing. Yeah, he probably should guard. We can counter here. Yeah, because I really want to do friendly fire. Yeah. That's why. Is because also in terms of egos that I'm using, Magic Bullet Otis has the resources that I need.
피워보지.
But also I think that friendly fire is really funny. And they need to make more friendly fire IDs. But I want to somehow just like play through the entire game with only the most self-destructive team possible.
흐드러졌구려. 피어나라.
Has 2 pride skills. Yay. Happy pride. It's not gonna be for a while, but you know.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
Yeah. Well, because he has the negative coin skill and he burns through a lot of SP. And also I love Wild Hunt Heathcliff, so I needed a reason to put him on the team.
늦겠다. 뛰자.
Yeah. It's like it's really funny that he fits the theme of negative coins and self-destruction lore-wise and in-game. And he's also a really good unit, so why would I not use him? Also, I love Heathcliff.
불길 속으로.
Negative SP when an ally gets a kill. Terrible combo with Wild Hunt Heathcliff. That guy loves getting kills. His entire kit is built around it. Which I guess is true for it's true for most units, I would say. Getting kills.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh yeah, baby. Lament. Mourn. Despair. Oh, he lived?
길에서 비켜.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
다시 못 살게
Ah.
없을 것이오.
I haven't heard anything about Amazon Sinclair. This bar or an inn is bustling, and its patrons are energetically chattering away. They all seem to be in a rather good mood. A trio among the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. I don't understand why this is even a matter of dispute. A blade is a weapon made for cutting, and the right way to use a blade is to slash with it. I haven't heard about Amazon. So true. Oh, the ads are done already? Huh. You don't know what you're talking about. Stab a single point with all your might and your foe shall surely fall. You're both wrong. Your half-hearted cuts and stabs won't do anything but piss them off. They'll be back on their feet immediately. Smack their skulls with a blunt end. Why are you even using a sword at that point? Hilt to the scabbard and knock him down for good. Make him 2 days to get up. Just hit them. Get an aluminum bar. I have an aluminum bar at my bedside for self-defense. It's just like 4 feet long and an aluminum just cylinder. This suddenly turned in our direction and called over to us. You there, your band can clearly handle your weapons. Am I wrong? Yes. Answer us. What is the best way to wield your sword? Three of them suddenly grow very obviously uncomfortable. That's the right answer, isn't it? Certainly the textbook answer. It's not like we don't know what the right answer is. They all take frustrated swigs of their respective cups. What do you think we're sitting here talking about weapons like generals preparing for war? It's a fun topic to argue about with liquor in our bellies. What a fun way to kill the mood with that uninspired answer. Forget it, be on your way. They turned away from us and returned to drinking, clearly having lost interest. Oh well. Oh, I should get the white Gossipium. This is a good ego gift. No. Trust. No one needs healing. I could do this. Heal? I don't think anyone's missing that much health. I guess just doing like everyone. Okay. Surely we will win.
기다려라, 거태. 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
So that thing behind him is... Indeed, that is the monolith. The artifact must have entered his fathoms of ego the moment it imbued bamboo-headed Kim with strength. This manor must be where the Mentor's last protectee resided before we departed S-Corp. Hope you can kill boss. I hope I can. I hope it's physically possible. I had to reset like 5-ish times when fighting him in Mirror Dungeon. Mentor, was this carnage the memory that has haunted your dreams and your waking hours for so long? Yet the deaths of our dear fellows. Tear begins to well in Angty's eyes. Again something murmurs in my head. Is this bamboo-hatted Kim's past? A somber voice drenched with woe echoes in my head. For a fleeting moment, I once had this thing people call honor. Vile men whose hearts are consumed by evil oft approach virtuous officials to seek harm. And I considered it an honorable deed to be a protector of the virtuous, to hew those that sought harm against them. Yet to be virtuous in a world of the vicious was to be prey to this merciless world. And therefore, before such an overwhelming might of the vicious, their irrevocably corrupt officials, my strength was inconsequential. I had little choice but to leave S-Corp, cradling my broken spirit alongside my fellows. I have left my scarred honor behind at the land of my failure. We became vagabonds, lost, wandering, and weary. Aimless drifters without a place to call their home. Even their faith in my decision began to crumble to crumble piece by piece. So did my faith in myself. I began to fall apart. I've already failed once. What's there to say that I'm not failing my dear fellows once again? The least I could do is help them lead a stable life. Yet that invitation I received only led them to their demise. In the end, I failed my mission. I failed my honor. I failed my dear fellows. Again, I am returned to the land of my failure. The voice continued to murmur, but it had devolved into nothing but a low growl, a quiet and incoherent rumbling. I can't help but feel a bit of sympathy at his suffocatingly painful past. But that's exactly why we have to face him. Free him from this distortion. Guys, we're putting an end to this. Yes, it appears we have no choice. Ingdu's grown far too agitated to function properly in this battle. It's all up to us now. Oh, this battle is really hard. Okay. What are we missing? We're missing Pride? Right, because I don't have Otis. Yeah, I fought him in the Mirror Dungeon. I remember his gimmick. I think Paralyzer is the one, yeah, the one you really want to get a good clash on. At least in this first. Good on... There's only one target. So, I think... Body sacking... No, we want to get on... Horse first. Because that way we can body sack while on the horse and gain another Dullahan, and then we can lament. Oh god, and since the dungeon isn't that long, I don't really have many... I don't really have that many sin resources. Okay, let's see how this works.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
Yeah, they changed the voice line for Snag Harpoon, but that did 9 damage. They changed it from the... Yeah, I did notice. They changed it after Kanto 5, which is cool. Please win. Okay, and now... I mean, we could lament this. Or we could body sack. I need to get that, like, big damage up. Yeah, it was the first time I fought Bamboo-Hatted Kim that I learned what a negative coin was. And I had Heathcliff on my team. Oh, I can use Hex now. What is this?
짝대도
I don't know if he. I don't remember what he does, what negative effects he has, but I'm sure this will help. Wow, 2 heads. Thank you, Heathcliff.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
Yeah. Oh. Sinclair, you can. Alright. So these 3 are gonna be really, really big attacks. That one we're probably able to win. You can just sit there with that one. So check max roll. So this one is max roll is I'm likely to win this one. Okay, and then this is the counter. Yeah. Oh, I could do branch of knowledge? What is your passive? That doesn't seem that good. It doesn't seem better than the skill I already have viewed.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
We need to get that big. We need to get that big Wild Hunt Heathcliff damage stack up.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Heesang's doing some good consistent damage. Okay. Oh, we got the Lament. That's huge. The Lament is huge. That's gonna do so much damage. We can use your ego. What does your ego do? This does literally nothing. The Fragile's good, but it doesn't do it this turn.
길좀 막지 마.
Okay. Pretty good damage this turn. Okay, So this is gonna... No, this isn't the heal one. This is the one that does that. It's just a lot of damage. Can you clash this? I would have to get my coin flip, which is likely, and he would have to flip at least one negative coin, which is pretty likely. Nah. Is there something that can win? That one has 29. This one has 24. Technically, Branch of Knowledge could win. But Sinclair is not at a high enough sanity to actually do that. Let's see. That's unfortunate. Go for the kill? I think I have to. I think that's like the one option I have. Ugh. Oh, the guy... Yeah. On the left, that's Heathcliff. I love him. Oh, he's got shield. This sucks. Oh, wait, but the shield is only on his body. So it shouldn't affect his total health value. It just gets me further away from a stagger.
그 뭐냐 거의 칼로 물베기 아니냐? 아니 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데 그래 뭐 두드리다 보면.
Now we did not get the kill. I am going to lose at least five or six of my team members here. They're all staggered, and then he's gonna heal to full. Or just kill. Oh! Oh! He's still in it. All right, let's see if we can win this. This is how Heathcliff could still win. This is how Heathcliff could still win. All right, let's see. How does this clash turn out? A whole 18 damage. Really good stuff. All right. That was Rodion. It has like a SP heal effect. Yeah. Because you want to hit the stagger right before he on a turn where you have enough damage to just kill him. What chapter is this is the intervallo right before Canto 6. Ooh, Heathcliff. Not looking good on speed there, mate. You need to clash this one. And then you need to clash this one. Yeah, wait, hold on. I need to reorder this whole thing. Oh, good. So one of these hits no matter what. Yeah. No. Bamboo Hatted Kim is he's a real asshole. Okay, and then we throw a Requiem in there, Yisang, just, you know, and here. Yeah.
딱 때도.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
I have not seen anything about the new ID. Please don't spoil. I've been told it has spoilers for the Kanto 7, so yeah, I mean, it's gotta be broken, right? It's like the really cool one. Okay, good. Excellent. 23 damage.
거의 칼고 물백이 아니야? 아니 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데 그래 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지.
Sinclair, you're... Your sanity is too high. I need to send you into negative therapy.
대가리 딱 때도.
I mean, all of like the evil bad end IDs are really good, right? Except for maybe Spice Brush. I don't know if that one's actually really good. Because I'm not playing it in a team that it works with. Oh wow! Whoa! Who did all that sinking? I might have to pull out the charge team. Sinclair, what the hell are you doing? Stop gaining sanity. Jesus Christ. Some people. I don't pay you to feel good about yourself. Alright, I'm gonna figure everything out again. This guy, he loves doing some asshole targeting. Okay, and then you can clash this one. And Sinclair. And then everyone else can clash anything, theoretically. Big damage lament. Big damage lament. 36. Nice.
옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
And he doesn't even corrode because he doesn't have any ego. Oh, really good. Let's put more sinking. More sinking. Okay, I think we have to just slap him with damage to hit the hit the stagger this turn, or else we just lose. Yeah, that's true, because next turn he'll be fragile and staggered. This is true. So please win! Oh, more sinking, more sinking. Do we even hit the stagger? Are we even gonna hit the stagger? That seems unlikely. Because he's doing all his attacks. He killed everyone, guys. My wild on Heathcliff. Alright, let's see. What are you weak to? He's weak to slashing and resist the bludgeoning. Oh, well, I know why he's winning. Oh, please, just let me craft magic bullet, Otis. Alright, one more try before we try switching out the team. Yeah, he is extremely rude. Bamboo-hatted Kim. The rest of this dungeon, absolute pushover. I think the reason why the rest of this dungeon is so fast is because this boss sucks. Okay. Alright, and then we can do this. Alright, we can only clash one of these, so I'll just let the little one go through. Yeah, he is.
찾은 나만의 항해
He's
방식.
real mean. My God. The thing is even in the mirror dungeons he's mean. Normally in the mirror dungeons, the bosses, like, they don't matter. They, like, are not hard. At least in the normal mirror dungeon. But this guy I had to try like 5 times.
피어나라.
파이팅이다.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the problem is I'm not even trying to run sinking. I just incidentally have sinking on my team. Ugh.
불길 속으로.
I may need to bring a completely different team. No Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Nothing. Just no sinking.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 바로 턱을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
피어나라.
뭐야? 그
Okay.
파이팅이다.
Alright, well, we can just throw this down into the counter. Oh, no, wait. Alright, we can just... Man. The fuck is oatmeal? Alright, what is your passive? Don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, I'm not really that upset about it. We just need to hit one of these coins, which, you know, could happen.
불길 속으로. 꽂혀보세요. 누군가에게 저주받는 기분이 어떤 것인지.
Okay, please
이런 건
stagger.
몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
I feel like I'm just like first time I staggered him. This time the next two times I haven't even gotten to staggering him. Oh, really good work inflicting sinking, you saying. You're doing a great job.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Oh, where do you get all this shield from? Yisang, please do it. No, Yisang. Oh, the Mind Whip does it. Okay. Maybe? Jesus Christ.
주라디야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
This isn't gonna do enough damage.
불길 속으로.
저 밝긴다. 주라하니여.
Thank you, Yisang. You're doing a great job. Oh, he's back on normal skills, I guess?
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Oh, wait. So he's not doing his big attack yet? Because he's not low? So I just need to hit that second stagger threshold or just kill him. I'll be honest, Heathcliff. Um... It's... Oh, you know what? We should definitely flames here. So that way we have the fragile next turn.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
A cool 26 damage. Thank you, Sinclair. Your ego sucks. Thank you, Heathcliff. Very cool. A cool 27 damage. Oh, it wasn't a heads hit though, so we don't get the fragile. Okay. Yeah, this really is like don't bother clashing any of his skills, just kill him moment. Heathcliff, it's fine. If he lives the next turn, you're dead anyway, Heathcliff. Good soldiers follow orders.
거의 한국 문제기 아니냐?
Sinclair.
그 정도는 아니긴 한데. 그래 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지.
77. Oh, 63. You sang he did it. He did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even feel like I won. I think he just lost. After a grueling battle, and as we finally managed to drag bamboo-headed Kim to his knees, like a mirage, the fathoms of ego began to fall apart. The monolith had already left the fathoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio I carried began to buzz again. Hi, can you hear me? If you do, give me a TikTok. TikTok! I love this. This is, I think this is just a perfect dialogue. Very funny, Dante. I love you, Dante. Don't ever stop. Sparkle on. It's Wednesday. Don't forget to be yourself. Well, she asked me to. Perfect. We don't really have much time left. Since it looks like monoliths briefly stabilized, let me teach you how to lock it down. Don't take too long or that distortion's going to turn into an abnormality. Follow my instructions to a T and don't lag behind. It's all about precision and speed. She seems awfully cheerful for how dire the situation is. Yeah, well, I'm in a completely different area of the city, so if anything goes wrong, well, I'm not in danger. I followed the radio's instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Oh, some light came out of it when I reached out with my fingers. It's an iPad. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all this, but it almost sounded like she could see exactly what I was looking at. That's probably because she can. Right, straight down from there. Yep, you're doing good. Now move left. Take it slow now. I couldn't help but wonder if I was doing this right, but I still followed her directions and drew a trail of light with my hand over the monolith. Ah. Mentor. The shimmering black tendrils begin to withdraw from bamboo-headed Kim's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too? Good work, detective. Detective, the levels are stabilizing. I can't seem to stop calling you detective, huh? Sorry. Old habits die hard, you know. Is this Dante backstory? Dante backstory? Sounds like she's reporting to someone else on the other side of this. Oh, no. I thought she was talking to Dante. Good work, bus dudes. LCA will be there in a minute, so just sit tight. Huh? LCA? Not that rude after team lady from earlier? Well, anyway, thanks for the assist, everyone. LCD Distortion Task Force Ezra, over and out. Don't worry. Look, I started stream like 3 hours late. 4 people in the chat. That's more than normal. This is true. Except for Limbus, it is common to get at least Clever and one other person. Do you think Dante has to see a special cardiologist? No. They're really piling in, huh? LCA, the Special Operations Unit. I'm a Mass Effect character. Orders, commencing secured item retrieval. Right, the item is a custody target T-276 confirmed and secured. Well, looks like our job is done here. I didn't even have to say anything, not that they could hear me anyway. Before the uniformed troops marched in and started attaching various tools to the monolith. Trouble. T-27601 unconfirmed. Requesting location. What are you blathering about? Rewording. Where is the distorted individual? I am aware of whom you seek. He sits right next to the monolith. Huh? Where has he gone? The individual by the name of Angdu dragged him from behind that sofa. Approximate time of event, 3 minutes ago. Didn't I ask you to tell us if you noticed something important going on in the background? I will make an immediate report should an identical event. So you finally made a mistake. That's when I noticed that the LCA agents were growing visibly uneasy. Alert, abnormal reaction detected from an entity in T-27601's proximity. And when that agent ran over and kicked over the sofa, Miss Angdu, well, there was Angdu, her arms wrapped tightly around bamboo-headed Kim, her hand holding a blade out. Oops. That dug deep into her mentor's flesh. I know not of your painful past. I cannot possibly know in detail what you have gone through, but that cannot be just reason, an excuse for cutting down your very own fellows. Miss Angdu, that man was not himself. Autistic person. Yeah. He's like, he needs a mental health vacation, and this is all. If the blade has consumed my mentor or turned him into a fiend, then I will end him myself. It has to be me. No, not at all. It's all excuses, that's all it is. Mentor didn't bring some odd invitation to us. If he hadn't caused us to flee Escorp, our home to begin with. Oh yes, I hear you. Your voice is finally growing clearer. Jesus Christ! Can we go 1 second in this city without someone distorting? Mutation. Distortion of the subject entity confirmed. Suspicion. Phase 1 of the monolith reactivation process may have engaged. We can't just let her be. She's going to distort. You should distort yourself now! Testicular distortion. Marceau, clock that woman. Do violence against women. I know you're fine with it. Marceau struck Ingdu hard before the LCA agents even had the chance to do anything. Stabilized. Distortion nullified by the subject's loss of consciousness. Marceau! Claim her bones! Stab wound confirmed on subject T27601. Wound not critical. Will not pose challenge to retrieval and recovery. I have carried out the task as you have ordered. Thank you. Whoa, what just happened? Was that caused by the monolith's influence too? A plausible explanation. The monolith was properly sealed, but its lingering influence seems to have seeped into her. Oh, hey, the levels just went bonkers over there just now. The radio began buzzing all on its own again. Requesting radio. I will receive LCD's message. Okay. Acknowledged. Please speak. Oh, you're LCA, aren't you? I'm Ezra from LCD. Nice to acknowledge. Convincing sitrep. You know what? You're not the only one who knows how to cut people off. I already got your sitrep, okay? I don't need it. There are 2 people there, right? Just bring them both over here. Negative. Exact orders state that retrieval targets are to be... Come on, loosen up some, huh? Concern. The monolith alone will be a difficult subject to contain. Is this a robot? Aw, that's okay. Our very own our very own LCD team leader said she'll take care of it. Besides, that monolith, Detective and I have successfully retrieved that before. And considering that 2 of them are both returnees from the library, considering that the 2 of them have been both pulled from the edge of distortion, it'll definitely help with our records, don't you think? Understood. However, what the hell? Are we kidnapping them for some dodgy human experiments or something? Okay, so I know that there's been scary rumors of kidnappings in T-Corp, but what we're doing here is completely unrelated, alright? These are some completely unrelated kidnappings. Sure, you guys can leave them there, but if we don't take them in, they'll distort and get killed. And who knows, the Kurokuma clan or even the Thumb could catch wind of this and pick them up instead. I suppose you're right. Anyways, make sure to bring them both in. Both of them, okay? Acknowledged. Retrieving now. The call dropped. The agent stormed around the pair. Isn't it a radio? You can't drop a radio. That's not how fucking radios work. I don't know when it happened, but they'd already retrieved the monolith when the LCA agent picked up LCD's call. Right, so mission accomplished? I guess. Dante's like, we should have never fucking accepted this mission. Warning, recommended action for the manager. Immediate extraction from the scene. Imminent arrival of the Thumb. Highly likely. So after the middle is the Thumb. What I wouldn't give to see the look on their stuck-up faces. Ryoshu, stop picking fights with some of the most powerful people alive. Thanks. I think he's telling us to get out of here before the Thumb catches us red-handed. Correction. Limbus Company was already on a crash course against the Thumb the moment we commenced this mission. That makes sense. It'll only be a matter of time before they put the pieces together and realize that we're involved in what happened. Are you sure that we can handle not only the middle, but also the Thumb? Irrelevant. A foe is a friend, and a friend is a foe for a Limbus Company. Delayed. Extracting scene first. He's like, ooh, we want them to be mad at us. With cryptic message, the LCA agent quickly withdrew from the scene. He knows something, but won't tell us what it is. At least that was the impression I got from the way he spoke. I came to meet so many departments of the company in such quick succession. The LCA, the LCD, and the LCCA. An old question arose once again. Something I'd forgotten as we kept ourselves busy with the missions we've got so far. I really don't know much about this company I'm working for. And there's this mysterious Herman and equally puzzling Damien. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything. Maybe what I know amounts to nothing more than a pinch of knowledge available to the powers that be. I thought we were pretty deep into our journey, but I was starting to feel that in the far future, if I were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into the book. Began walking to the bus with the sitters, my head further mired in confusion. Woo-wee! We really ran into a lot of people in such a short time, huh? Running on, everyone almost died! Well, I'm pretty happy that I survived, that I get to know more about the workings of this company. Once we returned to the bus, the sitters each began chattering away about what had just happened. I wonder what's gonna happen to Angdu or Bamboo-Headed Kim? That does not appear to be information we are privy to. Although we all work under the same company, all that is the LCD shared with us was the name of our contact, Ezra. Then, is Limbus Company truly kidnapping people for human experiments? You don't just start experimenting on humans like that. It's not something that just happens. Remember what the LCD woman said? Rumors are just that. Rumors. Now, as someone with experience with human experimentation, I could say they do not just go up and get up in the morning and decide to do that. Gregor furrowed his brows as though some unpleasant memories of the past began flooding in. He dug into his pockets for a cigarette. There's LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place. Even when compared to other departments, it's like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, I slowly began to organize my thoughts on everything that's happened. I did know that it wasn't the most productive thing for me to do. Faust, you're not going to answer any of my questions, are you? I apologize. At the present moment, it is difficult for me to disclose any information that does not concern the LCB department. It's like impatience is a prerequisite for boarding this bus, manager or sitter. What about you then, huh? Virgilius sighed as he muttered. He must have seen me burying my clock head in my palms. Your journey will inevitably lead to the answers of all your questions, Dante. Just follow the path. I was trying to come up with a joke, but it fizzled. Just follow the path and it will all be revealed. You have no reason to rush. Besides, Virgilius' gaze fixed for a brief moment, slightly above my head. I wonder if he's looking at my flame. It's nothing. Perhaps your impatience is rubbing off on me. I suppose I shall find out along the way as well. Virgilius scoffed, muttered something incomprehensible to himself, then turned away from me. It was clear that he had no intention of continuing this exchange. Howdy. Get to drink some water. Yummy. Okay. Let's go, Charon. Been waiting for vroom vroom time. What's her deal? That's the question I'm asking. Right, Virgilius, he makes sense. He's really powerful. She's not even that good a driver. What is the point of her being here? Was Virgilius like... Yeah, I was like, Virgilius is like, I do want to take this job, but I don't want to have to pay for babysitting. He's like, I'll take this job if I can bring my daughter with me to work every day. So the bus took off once again, sometimes bustling, sometimes dead silent. God, fuck you, bamboo-headed Kim. You couldn't have had a mental breakdown on a worse day. Ooh, let's pull. I kind of want this Heathcliff ego. So I guess I'll just pull for this again. Cool, boss. Oh well. Back to drive. Heathcliff, my beloved. Wuthering Heights, no way. Just like the book. Come back, Heath, to the manor where the last vestiges of its beauty remain in its violet flowers. To the manor where its storm-broken breach was siphoned all that was once warm. To the manor that gave you not only life, but also scorn and desolation. To the manor where your place was frozen, the frozen corner that couldn't be further from the hearth. Return from the moors. It's time for you to come home. This is what T-Corp's nest looks like. We had surprisingly little trouble making it past the nest's borders. Guess my concerns were unfounded. I can't tell if there's no color or if it's so desaturated that my eyes are playing tricks on me and I'm just... Like, I can't tell if there's no color and my eyes are playing tricks on me. Okay. Because I'm like, I know this hair is supposed to be orange. Right? And I'm like, is it really orange or is my brain just telling me it's orange? Stopping pursuits such wild compliments are unnecessary, says I. But we didn't say anything? She's grown so much. Everyone seems awfully relaxed for having just entered a different nest. I guess everyone's gotten used to this by now. Humdrum routine. I guess they'd be the words to describe the general sentiment among the sinners. Except for one, that is. Heathcliff. I just want to give Heathcliff a big hug. And it would be a big hug because that guy is probably tall. So we're headed for this place called the Wuthering Heights next, right? You can tell from Heathcliff's glum expression that his mind was weighed down by all kinds of complicated concerns. Huh? Yeah. Those eyes were staring at the moving scenery past the windows. His mind was affixed on something that his eyes couldn't see. Something that lay beyond the building walls. Wuthering Heights? That manor must have been built on one windy hill, huh? Yeah, bloody wuthering, like its namesake. Not a single corner of that place gave any comfort. Heathcliff's voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners on the bus noticed this and began shouting him up. A return to one's homeland must bring forth quite the tangled mass of emotions. Homeland? Well, I wasn't born here. I was raised here. I suppose that could count as a homeland in a way. But it doesn't conjure in me the same feeling that a homeland is supposed to. That is to say, you've no idea how many times I've imagined it, played it out in my head, returning to that bloody manor, smashing every little thing in that place to bits until there's nothing left. Okay, so you'll smash everything to bits? Then what?
저를 보고도
Do you really
깨달지
learn nothing from watching what I went through at the lake? I was like so. Heathcliff was there. They were hanging out. I did learn something. If I ever lose the plot and push myself to the brink of no return, I trust that one of you louts will pull me right out of it.
뭐,
Are you giving us permission to beat the sense back into you? Yeah, if that's what it takes. Heathcliff! He has so much trouble expressing his emotions, he can only express them physically. He just needs a big hug. I can fix him.
어디까지 허용?
Interesting. How far are we allowed to go with bodily harm? Amputation? Nerve mutilation? Maybe we can at least smack his head really hard? Alright, you cheeky bastards. Seriously, this ain't an invitation to use me as your emotional punching bag. I'm not in the mood to. Still, I think your present self can do this, Heathcliff. Aw, what a nice guy. You're gonna go through emotional distress in 2 cantos. Or maybe not. Maybe you're just a Giga Chad, Honglu. Huh? What do you mean by my present self? Heathcliff, your present self is deprived. You're poor, and you don't have anything left. What? Poor? Alright, now you're skipping past the pleasantries and going straight to personal insults, yeah? I think you took my words the wrong way. Hong Lu is far from the most talkative sinner, but when he does speak, he usually has something insightful to say. Though, since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to misunderstandings. In a way, we're all deprived. That can change a lot of things. Maybe there are things that we can understand only when we're left with nothing.
가난하여서
Does that poverty explain our current unsightly lack of colorfulness? Don Quixote looked mournfully at everything around her, then at herself. She sounded like she was about to cry. Oh, everything had been drained out of color since the moment we entered T-Corp through the back streets. It feels like even more of our colors have been taken away since then.
이게 언제 하나
I was
했어?
wondering when we bring that up. Maybe then we'll get our colors back soon. T-Corp is just London. I mean, it is like it. Like, when you look at pictures of London, it's like, oh, it's not that bad. But when you go to a place like London, you're like, oh my god, where is the color? It's like how when it's a really bad blizzard, you can't see color outside. It's just black and white. I'm starting to lose my will to live because the food doesn't look tasty. Everything said that sickly brown hue. Guys, even me looks downright rotten in this color. That's a bit of an overreaction, isn't it? Oh, and what about those guys? They've got no color in their clothes. With an annoyed look, Rhodia gestured toward the people outside the bus. A sufficient amount of payment must be made in order to retrieve your colors. It must be emphasized that this question has been repeatedly answered on 23 separate occasions. Well, let me have a gander. His coat, his trousers. Oh, that bloke's not even that loaded. He's only trying to come on.